The Irish Psychic Show, for all your psychic needs, live on Internet Radio. For your chance to get a reading with Irish Psychic, simply Skype Tarot Free or call the studio 0144 34 357. International add +353. This show is packed full of psychic readings and advice, so make sure you join the fan page. Details can be found via irishpsychic.net.
Hello, you're all very welcome to the Irish Psychic Show for April the 8th, 2013. I'm live, it's now 1 minute past 11, and if you've just joined me, you're very welcome to the show. If you would like to get a reading on tonight's show, I'm not going to be taking any comments from my irishpsychic.net page, and I'm also not going to be taking any comments from the Facebook page either. What I'm actually going to be doing tonight is especially for all the people who have rung into the show, and if you would like to ring into the show tonight, all you need to do is simply dial my studio number, leave your name, leave your location, and also your question as well, and you could be getting one of those readings on tonight's show. So what I would like you to do is to dial 01, and this is if you're calling from Ireland. It's a Dublin-based number, it's not a premium rate number. The number is 014 43 43 57, and if you're outside of Ireland, you're more than welcome to call in as well. Just add +353, but all the details of the telephone number is available via irishpsychic.net, and you'll see there all the details of how to get in touch with the show. And it's going to be quite an interesting show, because depending on how many voice callers I get, that's going to be kind of determining the length of the show. So it's either I go until 12 midnight or else I go off air at 11:30. It's up to you. So if you're listening in now and maybe you'd like your friend to get a reading as well, well, please do let them know that they too can call into the show. And to tune into the show, it's pretty straightforward. All you need to do is simply click play via irishpsychic.net and click on the radio show. And it is a worldwide show, and as you know, it is in the top 10 weekly, and that is down to the support from ye as well. Now, you can ask any particular question you want except a health related question. So if you do ring in and say that you have a problem regarding health, please don't expect it to be answered on the show. That would be the doctor that that you would need to go and see. But anything else, like regarding relationship, career, anything like that, you're more than welcome to send in one of those questions. And as I've mentioned, I'm only going to be taking the voice callers on tonight's show, and we have already some voice callers who have sent in their message, and it's pretty straightforward, because all you need to do is you need to dial the number 014 43 43 57. What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to call it live on air. So I'm actually going to call myself. I didn't actually plan on this, but we will. So it's 014 43 43 57. So you'll hear exactly what happens. So I'll just give you a demonstration. So we'll put it onto loudspeaker. Here. As you can hear, I'm ringing myself. Okay, it says user busy. That means that there's someone else on the line and leaving a message. We'll call back in a few minutes. But once you do call back, all you'll hear is, "Hi, welcome to Irish Psychic. Please hold while we try to connect you." And then just wait. You will not be put through straight to the studio. All you need to do is simply leave your name, followed by your location and your question as well. And hopefully continue on listening into the show, and you may get one of those readings on air. Okay, it's ringing again. Are we going to be able to get through this time? It's still busy. That means that there's around 5 people waiting to be put through. So like I've mentioned, just call the number, leave your voice message for the show, and continuing on listening into the show. You never know, you may get one of those readings. Okay, so I will be taking my first voice caller after this. This is Driving by Blemish, and I do hope that you enjoy the show as well.
Driving in the country, driving alone, it feels so good. I'm going home. Looking in the mirror, left and right, I drive down the hood, see the sunlight. I haven't got a care in this world, the wind's in my hair, it's an open road. With fire in my heart and the music loud, inspiring me to sing to the clouds. You say that I don't mind, all good things come to an end. You take it while you can, remember the fun you had. Driving through the leaves and dancing away, passing on the signs, which way? Losing track of time, but not my mind. A feel-good factor off the scale. Yeah. It doesn't matter which way I go, I follow this sun and this holy road. Another good time, I'll be with you. Another day, another view. You say that I don't mind, all good things come to an end. You take it while you can, remember the fun you had. Driving alone. Driving alone, yeah. You say that I don't mind, all good things come to an end. You take it while you can, remember the fun you had. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Driving alone, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs. Call the Irish Psychic Radio Show now. Lines are open. The number to call is 01-4 43 43 57, and international just add +353. Leave your name, question and location after the tone and Irish Psychic could be reading for you. Please note, this is not a premium rate number. Call now.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. The lines are open if you'd like to call the studio now. I am only taking callers on tonight's show. There's going to be no comments, so if you've commented there on Facebook saying that you'd love a psychic reading, or on my main page, which is irishpsychic.net, unfortunately tonight is going to be just all voice callers, so please do call. The number, like I've mentioned, is 01443 43 57, and if you're outside of Ireland, just dial plus 353 before that. Okay, so it's time for our first caller of the night. Hello, who's there, please?
Hi, I'm Trish and I'm in Dublin, and I would like to know what the next couple of months hold regarding career and romance, please. Looking forward to hearing your show. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
No problem at all there, Trish, and thank you very much as well for leaving your voice call tonight. So again, it's only going to be a short reading because I'm on air, but we'll see what comes up. And you're just inquiring about with regards to career and love life over the next couple of months. So as you can hear, I'm just shuffling the cards now, and when they tell me to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards, which was actually just now. So I'm just going to lay out the cards now, Trish, for your reading. Right, quite interesting cards come up here, Trish, and they're mainly focusing on the relationship side of things at the moment. You have the Three of Swords in the reverse position, and the Three of Swords in the reverse position is all about being hurt and kind of afraid of being in a relationship. And what I mean by that is, I kind of feel that there is a person around you at the moment, but you're probably afraid of committing to this person for the fear of getting hurt. And a lot of people go through this, and a lot of people think, well, maybe he's going to be the same as the last person. And I think you're just kind of making this more difficult than it is. Sometimes, when someone is there and someone is Mr. Right, we always think, oh, well, maybe there's someone else, or maybe this person is wrong, or, it's not going to work out. And you're always going to have those kind of negative little things going on in your head. But you have nothing to worry about because you have the Sun card here. And the Sun card come up directly under it, Trish. And the Sun card is otherwise known as the happiness card. It is a really, really positive card, and I love when that particular card comes up. You also have the Black Magician in the upright position, and you also have the Hanged Man as well. In relation to the kind of career side of things, with regards to the Black Magician and the Hanged Man, it's like if you're afraid of making a decision that hasn't been thought through just yet. And it's like if, with regards to the work that you're in at the moment, it's like if you want to kind of break away from that, but you're kind of afraid, maybe other people are telling you that you should, and you're kind of thinking, well, maybe I shouldn't. And again, I can't really make that decision for you. They're kind of just saying here, don't hold back, but make sure that you kind of think of, what's ahead as well. It's like if you're kind of already happy, but it's like if you want to kind of go, to some kind of place else. It's like if I see you wanting to break free, so to speak. But again, it's just a matter of kind of staying focused to where it is that you are at the moment, and then allowing things to kind of change there in relation to that. So I do hope that makes sense. And thank you very much as well for sending in your voice call as well to the show. If, like Trish, you would like to get in touch with the show tonight, as I've mentioned, I'm only taking voice callers on the show. Just please call the studio line number now. Leave your name, leave your location, and also your question as well. And fingers crossed, if you're continuing on listening into the show, you may get one of those psychic readings here on the show tonight. Again, like I mentioned, I'm here until 12, all going well. That means if I get, the more callers I get, the longer I'll stay here. So it's up to you how long you want the show to last tonight. I'll probably go off air at 11:30 if I don't get any more voice callers. So like I've mentioned, if you're listening in now and you're thinking, oh, I would love one of those psychic readings with an Irish psychic, all you need to do is just call the studio. It's pretty straightforward. You're not going to be, taken live on air. It's just going to be like Trish, has had her voice caller or her voice message read out on the show. So that is how you get in touch with the show. Do join me after this. This is 1 in a Million, and it's again by Blemish.
Wanna hear you say there's nothing but perfection.
Psychic Radio Show now. Lines are open. The number to call is 01 4 43 43 57. And international, just add plus 353. Leave your name, question and location after the tone, and Irish Psychic could be reading for you. Please note, this is not a premium rate number. Call now.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is just coming up to 20 past 11 here in Ireland, and if you've just joined me for the very first time, you are very welcome to the show, and hopefully I will hear from you if you'd like to get one of those free psychic readings here on the show. And as you can hear, I'm hopefully going to be here until 12 midnight. That's depending on you. So if you're listening into the show, please do tell your friends, tell them to call into the studio now, and they too could get one of those psychic readings on the show. Okay, time for my second caller of the night. Hello, who's there, please?
Hi, it's Joe White here, Rahini, and my question is, what's the story with an owl man, my love life? And you can speak to me.
Okay, thank you very much there, Joe. So we'll see what's going on. You just wanted to find out with regards to love life. So it seems like a lot of people are having kind of love life questions, and if you too would like to get one of those readings like Joe, please do get in touch with the show tonight. So I'm just shuffling the cards now, Joe, and when they tell me to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards, which was just now. So I'm just laying out the cards now. Right, it's like if you... It's quite an interesting kind of reading here, Joe, because we have the Ace of Cups in the upright position, and the Ace of Cups is the most positive card to find in terms of a relationship side of, things. But you have the Death card here in the reverse position, and you also have the Awakening card in the reverse position, and you also have the Queen of Cups in the reverse position as well, which represents the male here. It's like if there's a lot of people around you at the moment, but you're finding it difficult to narrow it down just to one. And although that can be a good thing, sometimes you can it's like if Spirit is just pushing me on and kind of telling me, hurry up and kind of, put out that fishing rod and kind of hook, line and sinker, so to speak, and get that man that it is that you want. Because it's like if you're kind of going to let him get away if you don't kind of act upon it now, Joe. That's the best description I can give you, and that's the way Spirit is actually giving it to me at the moment. And when the Death card comes up in the reverse position, along with the Awakening card, it's like if you just need to understand that, this person is going to, it's going to kind of change your life. This person will change your life, and this person is kind of already there. It's like if this person is a friend, and maybe you've been kind of getting those hints, and maybe, he's been flirting away with you, and you've been kind of questioning things. Maybe you didn't want to break over that barrier with regards to friendship, because it's always one of those things, when you have a friend who fancies you, sometimes, you may fancy them yourself, which is always a bonus. But other times you may think, no, this person is not for me. I'm just going to keep them as a friend. It's like the opposite with this particular person. It's like if you are afraid of, the friendship failing, so to speak, if it goes into the romantic side of things. And I hope that makes sense, but that's the way Spirit is actually putting it here. With regards career-wise as well, Joe, we have the Horseman of Sceptres. That's in the upright position, and we also have the 10 of Coins in the upright position as well. And regarding career side of things, I don't think you have anything to worry about with regards to that, because the Horseman of Sceptres in the upright position, you can be kind of guaranteed that everything is going to go kind of in the more positive direction for you. I know sometimes, people think that it's not going to go in that direction, but from the cards here, they're indicating here very, very strongly that it will, and it's just something that you need to kind of remain focused on as well, and not give up on. It's like if I'm just kind of picking up not to give up on your wish either. So I do hope that makes sense, Joe, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question as well to the show. We have loads of voicemail calls, which is good because the phone is ringing away here. Luckily, I don't have it on loudspeaker. You'd actually hear it ringing all the time. It's actually on silent, but I will be taking the next voice caller after this. So if that was you that just left that voicemail, hopefully you'll be listening into the show just after this. This is Dean Anthony, as seen on The Voice of Ireland, and We Should Be Lovers. You're listening to the Irish Psychic Show.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Said you wanted to find somebody to love. Said you wanted to know how it feels. Oh, you needed somebody to hold you real tight. You needed someone to keep it real. Yeah. Well, I don't wanna lose you. or up and run away. I just wanna love you, baby. Oh, I'm here to stay. Let's cut to the bone. Say it out loud. It's time to get clear what it's all about. Yeah, it's got to be good. Yeah, to get even better. 'Cause baby, our love, yeah, it's got to be strong. Yeah, we should be lovers. We should be lovers. Yeah, we should be lovers. We should be lovers. Come on, come on. Said I wanted to give you emotions to keep the feelings alive. I know you wanted me, baby. Oh, to hold you real tight, to keep your bed warm in the middle of the night. Yeah, our love, baby, shouldn't grow older. If the bed that we share only gets colder, let's cut to the bone. Yeah, let's say it out loud. It's time to get clear what it's all about. Said it's got to be good, oh, to get even better. 'Cause baby, our love, yeah, it's got to be strong. Yeah, we should be lovers. We should be lovers. Yeah, we should be lovers. We should be lovers. Come on, come on. Hey, come a little closer, baby. Oh, you know you're my woman, yeah. We got so much loving to do. Oh, we got so little time to share. Oh, yeah. Go on, close the door now. It's just you and me. Oh, we're getting hot, and I wanna be your sexual fantasy. Oh, let's get to the bone. Yeah, what it's all about. Said it's got to be good, oh, to get even better. 'Cause baby, our love has got to be strong. Yeah, we should be lovers. We should be lovers. Oh, yeah, we should be lovers. We should be lovers. Come on, come on, come a little closer. We should be lovers. We should be lovers, baby. Go on, take off your clothes. We should be lovers. Yeah, we should be lovers.
There you go, that was Dean Anthony and We Should Be Lovers. There's some technical difficulties, not that you can see, but the mouse again. Oh, this bloody mouse. I'm trying to find a battery just to put into this mouse now in studio. It's not really good because it's one of those wireless mouse. And again, the connection is lost. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break. I'm going to replace the batteries. Thankfully, it came back. That's kind of Spirit's way of kind of going, saying, you know, make sure you change the batteries, because it actually went there. So it was quite a panic, because otherwise you would have just been listening to blank air. So I'm going to change the batteries now. So I will be taking my next voice caller after this, and you're listening into the voice. What am I going to say? I was going to say you're listening into the voice. You're listening into the Irish Psychic Show. Sorry about that. Here we go. This is Dean Anthony, again from the voice, should I say. And this is I Miss You.
Yeah, yeah. First time, last time together. We'll be you and me forever. First kiss, last tear is falling. Don't wanna miss your sweet voice calling me. I can't believe that I'm feeling like this, 'cause I'm still getting to know you. Your tears are like summer rain falling on my face again. And anytime I'm close to you, I feel the sunlight shining through. And I just wanna thank you, 'cause you make life so good. Every day you show me something beautiful, and I love you more than I thought I could. Yeah. Two souls, one mind, two hearts that were intertwined. An empty road that I stand upon. I walk alone since you've been gone. I can't believe I'll never see you again, 'cause I just got to know you. My tears are like winter snow. I've got so many miles to go. Anytime I think of you, I see the sunlight shining through. And I just got to thank you, 'cause you made life so good. Every day you showed me something wonderful, and I miss you more than I thought I would. More than I thought I would. Yeah. So many flowers and so many friends, and they talk of love as if it never ends. And I'm standing alone in the middle of a crowd, trying to get next to you. Oh, everybody's trying to give me advice as if they know how it feels to live my life. But there's nothing that I wouldn't do for one more day with you. Oh, I just wanna thank you, 'cause you lived your life so good. Every day you showed me something wonderful, and I miss you more than I thought I would. More than I thought I could. Yeah. Yes, I miss you. I miss you.
Call the Irish Psychic Radio Show now. Lines are open. The number to call is 01 4 43 43 57, and international just add +353. Leave your name, question and location after the tone, and Irish Psychic could be reading for you. Please note, this is not a premium rate number. Call now.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. I think the mouse, fingers crossed, is okay. So that's the first thing, because there was some feedback from the last time when I was on air, and again the same problem happened. So I thought it was just kind of a connection error with regards the computer here. It's all wireless, so that's why sometimes it can disconnect, and it's quite panicky, because when I click play on one of the songs, if I can't move the mouse, well, obviously I can't play the next track, so it's just going to be, dead air. So I did kind of panic, but I'm after replacing the batteries now, so for ever how long they're going to last, I haven't a clue. But thank you very much for some of the smart comments that some of my fans sent in, as in I should, feed the mouse a little bit better. So I'm not going to mention names, because she doesn't deserve her name being mentioned there. So there you go, Tanya. I'm not going to... Oh, I'm after mentioning your name. Never mind. It was Tanya there who mentioned that again. Okay, and hello there as well to Taking back America, you're very welcome listening in via America, I presume, so thank you very much. And you just have down in the chat room, everything is wireless these days. I think it is some kind of conspiracy with the battery companies. Laugh out loud. I think you're actually right. And sometimes it's very annoying. You know when you get a new item and they don't actually include the batteries? That's one of the most annoying things. But usually the batteries that they do give, if they do include it, is always the rubbish ones. And it's kind of, since I got the mouse, I didn't actually have to change the batteries because they kind of do last a while. So that's why, I had to change them just now. So obviously, fingers crossed it lasts anyway. But if not, I'll just be going back to the old school, as Louise says, which is old school. And speaking of Louise as well, I do hope you get better soon. You have the flu, and it's quite strange because since you mentioned that, I was fine. But then just during that quick interlude of music with Dean Anthony, my nose started sniffling, as you can hear probably. So if I'm coming down with that flu, I do apologise. But thankfully you're listening in on the air, and you can't get it off of me, or you can't get it off of Louise, unless you're living with Louise, that is. But I think everyone actually has it, and even my mum has that dose as well. It's always the same. Once one person gets it, I think it just goes through the whole town. Okay, so it's time for another voice caller. Hello, who's there, please?
Hi, I have a reading. My name is Patricia Pickford, and my question is, can you say anything good for me in the future?
No problem at all, Patricia, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question. And if you haven't noticed, I'm not taking any comments from my page tonight. It's all going to be voice callers tonight. So if you're sitting at home and thinking, why isn't my comment or why isn't my question being read on the irishpsychic.net page, it's because I'm only taking voice callers tonight. So you're more than welcome to send in your question by calling the studio. If you're from Ireland, it's 014 43 43 57. And if you're outside of Ireland, just add 00353 14 43 43 57. And the show goes out live Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 11 p.m. and it's also podcasted as well. That's via iTunes. So if you're if you're on iTunes, just search for Irish Psychic and you can subscribe to the show as well. Okay, Patricia, I'm just looking at the cards now. Right, okay. Right, emotionally, what they're actually picking up here, Patricia, we have the emotion card, which is the Five of Cups, and it's in the reverse position. And it's like if things have been quite, I'm not going to say difficult, but it's like if you're one of those people that takes on everyone else's emotions, and that's kind of something that you'll need to kind of control and you need to kind of stop. And what I mean by that is when you meet people and they tell you their problems, although it's great to listen to them, don't take them on board yourself, and don't kind of think that you have to deal with this and you have to deal with everyone else's problems, because although it's great to be a listener, don't think that you have to sort out everyone else's problems. We all have our own kind of problems in life, and that's what they're indicating here from the cards. You have the Ace of Coins in the reverse position, we have the Five of Coins, and we also have the Queen of Wands in the reverse position as well, and also the Eight of Scepters. The Eight of Scepters, they're indicating here over the next 8 months that things will change and things will become more positive for you. So that's a really, really good thing. And if you were thinking of doing something here, Patricia, like a course of some sort, I'm kind of just seeing you wanting to do something, but you're kind of afraid of doing it or taking the kind of the chance to do it. It's like if there's something coming up in your area and you're kind of thinking, oh, should I or shouldn't I, maybe I'm gone a little bit too old or anything like that. You're never too old to do something new. Think about it. You're going to meet new people, you're going to be surrounded by new friends, etc. And just be brave and kind of take that opportunity for you as well, please. And that's what the Ace of Coins indicates there. And because it's in the reverse position, like I've mentioned, it's like if you have been quite kind of hard on yourself is the best way of putting it. They're kind of just saying here, don't be don't be as hard on yourself as you make out, because you're very capable of doing this and you're very capable of learning something new as well, and don't kind of fear it is the key message from Spirit. So thank you very much as well for sending in your question as well. The lines are still open. It is now 25 minutes to 12 midnight here in Ireland, and I envy all the people over in America, because I do the show late, mainly to try and get ye in as well and listening into the show. But unfortunately for me, I do get tired. So if I do kind of get a little bit confused, do feel a little bit sorry for me, because it is just coming up to midnight. And speaking of midnight, on April the 16th, I'm going to be doing a very, very special show with another co-host, and he is over in America, and that is the Latin Groove radio show. And for him, I think it's 7 p.m. his time, but for me, it's going to be, there we go. There's the first mistake of the night. So as you can hear, I am getting tired. It's going to be 12 midnight for me when I actually go on air with him. And I'm going to be doing readings on his show, which again is broadcast worldwide. And that's going to be from 12 midnight my time until 1 a.m. So again, it's going to be quite an interesting show, and I do hope that, you know, my spirit guide doesn't act up and doesn't go asleep on me, because otherwise I'm going to be on my own and I won't be able to do any readings then. But, you know, fingers crossed they stay awake for that particular show, and that's on April the 16th. I will be taking my next voice caller after this, so if you would like to call in now, please do so. The number to call is 01443 43 57, and if you're outside of Ireland, the number to call is 00353 43 43 57. If you've missed that number, don't panic at all. Just simply go to irishpsychic.net and you'll be able to catch all the details there. This is Look at Us Now, and this is Annie McGough, and you're listening to the Irish Psychic Radio Show.
I can see your love beaming back on me. And when I'm holding your hand, I feel the pulse of your heart with every beat. Look at us now, a little bit older and still happy. And tomorrow will be another day to see the wonders of this world. Another way to be the only boy for this girl. Look at my heart and see that you're the one I'm living for. Look in my eyes and see that I sincerely love you more till the end of our time. With the blink of an eye, I can see my whole life mapped in front of me. There's no way to deny, and there's no way I can hide. The things that you do to me would make you think there's a destiny. Look at us now, you and me. I hope tomorrow will be another day to see the wonders of this world. Another way to be the only boy for this girl. Look at my heart and see that you're the one I'm living for. Look in my eyes and see that I sincerely love you more till the end of our time. And I don't know what will come tomorrow, and I don't know if we face defeat, but here and now, with you around, life feels quite complete. When I look at our lives, I can feel a happiness wash over me. Remember the day that we met, not knowing what to expect, and all the days spent away, seeing the world in a different way. The bottles of wine and the time to enjoy what's on the other one's mind. It comes again, another day to see the wonders of this world. Another way to be the only boy for this girl. Look at my heart and see that you're the one I'm living for. Look in my eyes and see that I sincerely love you more till the end of our time. When I look in your eyes, I can see your love beaming back on me. When I'm holding your hand, I can feel the pulse of your heart with every beat. Look at us now, a little bit older and still happy. And I love you now, right up until the final heartbeat, till the end of our time.
Call the Irish Psychic Radio Show now. Lines are open. The number to call is 01 4 43 43 57, and international just add +353. Leave your name, question and location after the tone and Irish Psychic could be reading for you. Please note, this is not a premium rate number. Call now.
Please do call now if you're just joining me on the Irish Psychic Show. It is now 23:42. I'm actually going to stay here until 12 midnight. I wasn't going to, but I said I would. And there is a lot of people calling me at the moment now. But what you're forgetting is you do need to wait when it says, please hold while we're trying to connect you to Irish Psychic. And then it will say, sorry, he's unavailable to take your call at the moment. Please leave your message. That is your cue to leave your message with regards to your name, your location, followed by your question as well. A lot of people just seem to be ringing and hanging up, and the phone lines here are going absolutely crazy. So a lot of people think that, you know, they need to ring in, and when I pick up the phone, then you're actually live on air. It's not like that at all. It's mainly the voice messages is what I'm actually playing here on the show. So please do, if you're calling in the studio, please just wait and continue to wait until it says, please, you know, leave your message after the tone. That is your cue to leave a message for the show tonight. And there is already another comment in here, and it's from Tanya, who's listening in bed at the moment. And I'm going to read it out in the accent that she put down, but she just has down, Scarlet for your ma. So there we go, Tanya. So thanks very much for all the mistakes that I'm making here on the show. And then she also has down, blow your nose. Well, Tanya, I actually did blow my nose during that break. So you must be maybe watching me, even though there is a web camera built in here to the computer. Maybe you are watching me, which is quite freaky. Maybe you are, I'm not too sure, but I'm currently waving at you now, Tanya. So thank you very much. And also to Louise as well for listening into the show. And over in America as well, we have... the name is gone, actually. I'm not too sure of your first name, but it just says America as your screen name. And also to Amanda as well, who's listening into the show as well. And you don't actually have to leave your second name. Some people think that you need to give me your full name, and by all means you can if you want, but you don't need to. It's the first name is what I work off of, and you don't actually have to give me your telephone number either. I don't need I don't need that. And if you do leave your telephone number, that's muted out immediately, so please don't leave your telephone number. There's no point, because I'm not going to be ringing you back. I'm only going to be taking the voice callers like I've mentioned. So it's time for another quick break, and after this I'll be taking at least 2 voice callers on the show. So please, if you called the studio line, please leave your message after the tone, and hopefully the next caller will be you.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Stars, the biggest lights and the coolest cars, and have fun to the top speed. Can you feel it? Just what I need. Oh yeah, we'll fly the ship across the sky. Oh oh, oh yeah, and catch the beauty through our eyes. Oh oh oh, I'm loving it today. Why can't it always be this way? what I said. Well, gaze, watch the world go by. But sit by the edge and watch your angels fly. I'm falling into wilderness. My mind keeps rolling in the own to bless. It's heaven, a little summer like this. Nature's sunshine and golden fish. Oh yeah, we'll fly this ship across the sky. Oh, oh, oh yeah, and catch the beauty through our eyes. Whoa, oh, oh, I'm loving it today. Why can't it always be this way? Take me away to paradise I'm looking for. Take me away to purity I'm wanting more. Take me away. Take me away to. Take me away. Take me away.
You're listening to the Irish Psychic Show, and the number is open if you would like to call the studio now, and you could be getting one of those psychic readings here on the Irish Psychic Show. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dial the number myself, just so you can actually see what happens. So I'm just dialing it now. So as you can hear, there it is, it's dialing. It's ringing.
Welcome to irishpsychic.net. Please hold while I try to connect you.
As you can hear, it's not going to put me straight through because I'm actually on air, so please continue on to hold.
I'm sorry, Irish Psychic is unavailable to take your call at the moment. Please leave a message after the tone. For readings, please purchase via irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And that is your cue. Once you hear that tone, all you need to do is leave your name, followed by your location, followed by your question, and that is it, and then hang up. There's a lot of people calling into the studio now, and they're just thinking that they're going to be directly put on air. It's not the case. You need to hold like you've just heard there on the answering machine message, and hopefully you will get one of those voice calls. There's a lot of callers being coming through to this show, and they just seem to be hanging up, so obviously you can't get a reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my last caller of the night. So if you're just listening into the show now and you would like to get that final reading of the night, please do call the studio. The number to call is 014 43 43 57. That's 014 43 43 57. And if you're outside of Ireland, just dial 00353 for 43 43 57. But all the details can be found on irishpsychic.net if you've missed any of those numbers. Time for a quick commercial break. After this, I will be taking my final call of the night. It's just coming up to 12 midnight. And please, if you are one of those people that keeps hanging up, please wait and leave that message for the show tonight. Do join me after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Warm, you're beautiful. You couldn't be anyone else. Sweet dreams, my love. There is nothing more than you. Say nothing, just lay with me. Feel no one. and love. Cradle softly blue eyes. Say nothing, just lay with me, feel no one. I'm here with you now. I'm here with you now. A butterfly can fly to me like a feather floats upon a wing. I bless you with the love I have. You bless my life with purest love. I kiss your hand 1,000 times and look at you for hours and hours. And when this world seems so gray, I look at you, I see your face. Nothing, just lay with me, feel no one. I'm here with you now. I'm here with you now.
There you go, that was Blemish and Say Nothing. Okay, it's time for the final reading of the night, and if you were one of those people who's called into the studio, you may have it's some people kind of think just because they rang into the studio that they're automatically going to get a reading. It doesn't really work like that. It's whoever Spirit actually guide me to during the ad breaks. I listen to the voice messages, and then it's via, the voice vibration is what I pick up on, and then Spirit will actually tell me who to read first. So this is the final call of the night. Hello, who's there, please?
Hello, Jared. It's Juliana Kelly in Longford. I was hoping you could tell me if you've got any message for me. I don't need to know about love or work, or it's home life. Okay, thank you. Hope you can pick something up for me. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, no problem at all. And thank you very much, Juliana, for sending in your question as well and your voice message. And the next show is going to be on Wednesday. Actually, it's not going to be on Wednesday. I'm just after remembering. So it'll probably be Friday. Usually I'm on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, but I have family over from the UK, so I have to entertain them. So we're actually going off to the beach. Of all things to do in Ireland, we're going to the beach. So please don't expect any pictures. I'm not going to be, sunbathing. Not in Ireland anyway. There's actually no sun at the moment. It is probably one of the coldest Aprils ever, being honest. And, currently I have my scarf on me at the moment in studio. And that's how cold it actually is. So, unfortunately, I won't be here on Wednesday, but the next show is on Friday night at 11 p.m. And I will be taking more voice messages there for the show. So if you're just listening into the show now and you're listening into the podcast, you're very welcome. But the show is actually finished because it's just coming up to 12 midnight. So if you're listening into the show now and maybe it's 2 p.m. your time, or 2:15, then obviously you're listening into the the podcasted show. But if you would like to get a reading on Friday night show, please do call in. You can call the studio now and leave your voice message, and that'll go through for Friday night's show, because as I've mentioned, I'm away on Wednesday night with family. Okay, so they've just told me to stop, Juliana, and I'm just laying out the cards now. Right, well, the first card out, Juliana, is we have the 9 of Swords in the upright position. Quite interesting. The 9 of Swords is always about conflicts and kind of confusion and what to do, and kind of it's more stress related is what I'm actually picking up on here. You also have the Queen of Swords, which represents yourself, and we also have the Lover's card in the reverse position, and also the Horseman of Sceptres in the reverse position. The Lover's card in the reverse position, it's like if there's an awful lot of stuff going on, an awful lot of anxiety, and you're kind of thinking, you're kind of thinking to yourself, what should I do? And it's like one of those times where you just can't really sleep at night time with regards to the stress that's going on at the moment. It could be to do with your partner. Maybe, they're going through a difficult time, and maybe, the work side of things for them is not going in the right direction, or whatever it is. It's like if there's something that you're taking on that you shouldn't be taking on, and that's causing kind of all the conflicts here, and that's where the 9 of swords come up. Now I'm just going to shuffle the cards just to see kind of what the outcome is, and does Spirit have any other messages for you? So as you can hear, I'm just shuffling them again. And they've just told me to stop. Right, well, regarding, it's quite interesting because, again, the Lover's card can be to do with relationship, because hence the name the Lover's card, but you do have the 6 of Cups here in the upright position, and also the 9 of Cups. And it's quite interesting here, Juliana, because the 6 of Cups is always about the emotions surrounding a relationship, but the 9 of Cups is like if all the emotions has kind of gone away. So it's like if you need to reinvent, or I'm not going to say reinvent, well, it's kind of reinvent is what I'm kind of picking up on, and that's the way Spirit is actually giving it to me. It's like if you need to go back to, why you fell in love with your partner. Sometimes we can have these patches, in any relationship where we kind of think, am I in the right relationship? And all those kind of questions go through your head. And then you find, well, they're always there for me, when the times are tough. And it's just about just refreshing the relationship is probably the best, description here, Juliana. It's just a matter of kind of understanding that, you're always going to have a little bit of a bad patch in a relationship, and that can be just down to stress as well. You'd be so surprised what stress does to a relationship. So it's just a matter of focusing on the positives within the relationship, and do the affirmation as well, which is I love and approve of myself, and all is well in my life. And that is one of the most positive affirmations that I do every single day as well. And I kind of tell everyone to do that, no matter, what problems you're having at the moment. Anyone listening into the show, any fan on Facebook, please do say that to yourself. It is one of the most positive things that you can say to yourself. It's not going to change everything directly, but it does help. So please do that for me if you can. Once again, thank you very much to all the callers who've sent in their voice calls for tonight's show. If you would like to call in again for Friday night show, please do so. But you do need to leave your voice message, like I've mentioned. It's pointless just calling in and then hanging up, because there's some numbers there on the answering machine message that just didn't even leave a message. They just hung up. So again, the whole point of a voice message is to wait and leave a voice message. So maybe there's some glitches in the system there. I'm not too sure, because some people are saying that they left a message, but they didn't. It's not coming up here on the computer. If you would like to purchase a private reading with me, you're very welcome to purchase a private reading with me. And at the moment, it's ending on Wednesday, just so you know. But I do have a very, very special 3-day sale. It was supposed to end today, Monday, 12 noon, but it's actually going to be extended till Wednesday. Now, this is what you can get for your money. So for €12, you're getting a full private psychic reading, and you're also getting a numerology reading as well. Now, to purchase them separately, it'd be like a normal private reading with me is €15, which is, I think that's £13, which is $17. I'm not too sure of the conversion rate, but please do convert it. All I know, it is, definitely €15 anyway for a private psychic reading with me. The numerology reading then is €8, which again I think is £6.50, and converted into the dollars is around £10. But at the moment, the 3-day sale, you're getting both for €12, which is £10, which is, I think, $14 or $15. I'm not too sure. But you're getting both readings for that price, and that's ending on Wednesday. So if you'd like to do that and you'd like to purchase one of those special offers, as I've mentioned, it's not going to be happening next week or the week after. It won't be happening for another at least 3 months time. So please do avail of it now, and do share it with your friends and your family as well. And all you need to do is simply go to irishpsychic.net and then click on the 3-day sale at the very end of the page, and you can purchase that for that fantastic discounted price. So that is it for another edition of the Irish Psychic Show. Usually I'm on Wednesday at 11 p.m, but it's unfortunately going to be on Friday because I'm entertaining my family from the UK. So like I've mentioned, I will be going to the beach. I may take a picture. You never know. If the weather permits, I may take a picture lying on the beach, and hopefully you won't see the goose pimples either, because it will probably be freezing. But it's kind of one of those things you do try and kind of, big up kind of the beach here in Ireland. You're kind of like, my family don't really know because they're from England. So hopefully they kind of think that it's a nice beach. But you know, it always makes things better when, you know, the sun is shining. So that is it for another edition of the Irish Psychic Show. Once again, thank you very much for listening into the show, and do join me on Friday at 11 p.m. Take care for myself, Irish Psychic Road. Good night, and take care.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Life goes on, it carries on. Life moves on, on and on. I look at the picture that I have of you, and in it I just see the happy time. See the frustration there behind your eyes. Doing the best that you can with life. Now those days are gone, and life without you must carry on. Life goes on, carries on. Life moves on and on. The day that I had to say goodbye to you, I'm not really knowing what to say or do. I still think of you. I still think of you. Now those days are gone, and life without you must carry on. Time marches on towards the setting sun, as life without you must carry on. Life goes on, it carries on. Life moves on and on and on.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.